Hello guys, this is Rock here, and today I'm here with a Schors gameplay video. This is a tier 7 Russian cruiser that you get after the Budyonny. And I enjoyed the Budyonny, and it was a good introduction to the later tier Russian cruisers and their game style, but I didn't have any regrets selling it. It was a good one, but it definitely didn't feel like beast mode as people were making it seem to be. Especially when you get up tiered, um, it's low HP and low maneuverability, and its relatively low firepower was very apparent. But after I unlocked Schors, and as you can see, I'm still using the stock hull here, you start seeing the true power of late tier Russian cruisers and their gameplay. So you have 4 turrets on this thing, 4 turrets of triple 152mm guns that have decent HE and AP damage, decent AP penetration angles, and they are very high velocity, so shooting at range is not much of a problem once you get used to it. And Schors has 4 of them, which is awesome, because that means you're putting out a lot of shells per salvo. So by the time you get to the Schors, you should have Demolition Expert, and you should have it, because 4x3 guns means you will be setting everything on fire. You will have 15% of setting fire to ships with each shell, and you will be setting a lot of fires. So you will use it as one of your main forms of doing damage. But as you can see, Schors doesn't have a lot of HP, so you just can't get very aggressive with this. You just can't lead pushes. And that's one thing you start learning with the Budyonny, even though it's a bit more forgiving because it has more armor. But Schors is very lightly armored, 75mm of armor at its thickest, which is very low for this thing. So whenever something hits you, you will either get citadeled or you will get a massive HE damage. So what that means is you have to keep at the second line, try to avoid the first line, and just shoot at range. Try to set battleships on fire, try to set cruisers on fire. You can also hit destroyers at range. So you are pretty much a support ship. As you can see, I find myself at the front line here, and that Pensacola immediately shoots at me, but I get lucky and the Neo stops me, which works in my favor. And I switch to AP. He's giving me a broadside. We'll see what happens. We got a Citadel 8,000 hits, which is very decent. But I'm presenting my broadside to him, and I'm trying to turn away. But Pensacola's AP rounds doesn't really care about your angling, and I think they are the scariest opponents you can get against in a Schors, because no matter how much you angle, just because your armor is so thin, they can citadel you from pretty much every angle, and it's very annoying. So this New York is almost dead. My fires plus looks like a salvo from a friendly got his angels as well. He's flooding as well, so he got torped on top of my fire, so he's pretty much on his deathbed, and down he goes. Now I'm torn between the Pensacola and Neoba. I really want to finish off the Pensacola, but he's pretty much running away. And I just hate when this happens, so you will he wants you to waste your time trying to kill him. And I'm just like hoping for a lucky fire here, and I set him on fire. And there's no more reason for me to waste my time on him, so I do one last salvo, and then I need to switch to Aoba. If you're watching closely, I am aggressively switching between HE and AP, and that's what you should do, depending on the circumstances, to maximize your damage. Get a nice salvo, almost 5,000. Still giving us broadside, but now he's turning away. And yeah, I switched HE. But now he's giving me broadside again, so it's time to switch to AP again. As you can see, HE damage is not really spectacular against other cruisers. Oh, and HE damage in general is not very spectacular. Most of your damage comes from fires actually. But then again, you shoot a lot, so that HE damage also adds up. Now they above got citadeled again, his engine is out. He's pretty much dead. And his armor's thick enough to bounce my AP shots, so switching to HEs. The expected torpedo salvo also misses. Well, you could see it coming when it flashed aside again. And I'm just hoping to set him on fire and just be done with it. Let the fire kill him. Because there's a Fuso there and I'm shoving in my broadside. It's not a good feeling. And down he goes. Now, we are free to shoot the Fuso and set him on fire, which is my favorite thing to do in the Schors. We will just... It's just so much fun pestering battleships and just keep setting them on fire. It feels just so satisfying, especially when you get 4 fires going. And I start using my spotter. Actually, Schors is the first ship where I use my spotter regularly. I think it helps you a lot, especially at long range. I think it's also because of the trajectory of the Russian cruiser shells, 152mm cruiser shells. They are very sensitive to vertical aim, so if you're even aiming slightly above or below, you will get a lot of misses. You just have to get it right, and I think spotter plane helps me just aim better vertically. But I'm missing a lot right now, so yeah, spotter plane, using it is a bit tricky, but I think it's helped you, the Russian cruisers. And they also extend your range, so if you are very wounded and you have to fall back after getting citadel, for example, you can use a spotter and just shoot from 18 or 19 kilometers without any problems and keep setting stuff on fire. Just trying to get more fires on him, looks like he's repairing. Must be very annoying for him. And down he goes. I decide not to waste any more rounds on him because he's pretty much dead anyway. So we dealt with the enemy on the flank. They were very unorganized and they fell very quickly. But looks like they have a decent push on the other side, on the sea side. So I'm just trying to make my way there right now. I see a Marblehead, a Congo. I think I saw a Cleveland earlier as well. Oh, there he is. But one thing that's great about the Russian cruisers in general are, except tier 8s, is that they are very fast, so you get to reposition rather quickly, and this comes in very handy in especially late tier maps. Because these maps are very large, so sometimes it takes a lot of... Sometimes you need to reposition, it takes a lot of time to get to the other end of the map. But Russian cruisers, they don't have much of a problem repositioning, especially when you get the speed flag on them. They reach almost destroyer speeds. Fire one salvo at Congo. I was pretty sure it was going to set him on fire, so I shot at the Cleveland to set him on fire again. Looks like the Congo repaired. And the Cleveland is on fire as well. So this is the kind of, you know, opportunistic play you should do to Schors and Russian cruisers. Just try to keep everything on fire. Most people ignore one fire and they only repair two fires, so this is a strategy to overcome that thinking. So, alright, if you're not gonna repair one fire, then I'm gonna shoot somebody else. And he's not gonna repair that, so we can keep racking damage. It's just doing damage while doing nothing, really. And a Congo is on fire. Looks like he has a single fire in the middle. No, he has two fires. I'm trying to set the other parts on fire now. As you can see, I'm trying to aim at the middle parts. And he's on fire. Okay, he has 3 fires. He's pretty much dead. I don't even need to shoot him anymore. So I start concentrating on the destroyers. And killing destroyers in this team is so satisfying. It's so easy. And he gets detonated. Well, this was a decent match. I broke 100,000 damage, 5 kills, 2,300 XP. Yeah, as I said, this is a very fun ship, and this is where the Russian cruiser line got really fun for me. And I just can't wait what's going to happen next when I get to the shop I have, where you get better concealment and you get radar, which means I will be even killing more destroyers. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I might upload another Schors video without commentary later, which has uh, even more action and more damage and a better result. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy these videos, and I will see you guys next time.